that.
So recently I've been getting back into VR games, and for some reason I chose a game that looks like a weird Minecraft ripoff FPS zombie game I used to play on my iPod Touch as a kid. But that game was fire, and so is this one.
Can I like hit this? I'm cracked at baseball.
I feel like when most people think of blocky Minecraft-like games, they think of like, oh, a cute little fun game. And this is. But it's also terrifying.
Okay. Who the heck is that guy?
I feel like the environment is definitely the strongest part of Ancient Dungeons VR. It's so dark, it just adds to that creepy atmosphere.
You know what this place reminds me of? New Jersey.
Something I always seem to forget about when coming back to VR games after not playing for a while is scale. I always forget that it's like a thing. That the enemies are going to be the same size as me and not tiny like how they look in a YouTube video on my phone. And the fact that these weird zombie creatures are the same size as you, well, it's an experience.
The hell is that? Oh, I'm in hell. I'm in hell. This is hell.
Gameplay loop of the game is pretty simple. You go down a hole, explore the dungeon, you make it as far down as you can until you die. Then you start playing as a different person who isn't dead, and the cycle continues. And throughout all your adventures, there's this weird lore guy watching you with magic, and he writes down all the things you discover, and you can explore that in the hub world. But more importantly than any of that stuff, you get to break stuff. Anything really, and it's satisfying as hell. And even more satisfying is cutting the grass and vines.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's a trap. I almost didn't see that.
And you always have to be aware of traps and stuff in this dungeon, because everything here wants you dead.
Why is that just red? Is this like a secret boss? Fake. I think I'm just gonna leave.
There's also a bunch of random items and power-ups that you can find in chests or on these pedestals, and even buy them from shops. Some of them are just like simple damage buffs, but you can get some pretty cool secret moves to use.
How do I do that? Just go like... That's sick.
And just walking around this blocky dungeon with anything around the corner, it's fun.
I'm just not ready for anything that was on the other side of this door.
And when I say anything can be around the corner, literally anything can.
What? These anchors? Axes? They're axes. What did that? What is... What the... What? I'm like dying.
At the end of each floor of the game, there's this giant door, and that door leads to a boss. I've only fought a couple of these bosses so far, as I haven't even made it to a boss door on the second floor, but I'm really curious to see what the new bosses are gonna look like on floors I haven't been to yet.
Right, that was easy.
The shop system in this game is pretty cool, although I feel like I very rarely have enough coins for anything other than the slot machine thing on the side.
That. Oh yeah. Cool. Thank you.
I also really like the design of the shopkeeper. He's really creepy and really cute at the same time. But don't do what I'm about to do.
Okay, I've been kind of curious what happened if I do this. I'm gonna regret that. Let me out. Oh god.
Yeah, this should be a lesson to everyone. Do not attack people randomly unless you want to get shot with a million lasers. Or if you want a sick power-up, I guess, go for it.
That's really helpful. I don't understand the axes. They're just flying axes. Do they come from somewhere? No, okay, I guess there's my answer. No, they're just axes.
If you enjoyed watching me stumble around this dungeon, please consider subscribing. And even if you don't, have a great day. If you want me to play more of this game, or if you have any other random game recommendations, VR or not, let me know in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.